Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. In today's video, I'm going to be summoning on the Dash of Disaster Summon Showcase. This is literally minutes after the showcase and the event have appeared. Cayenne's Agito battle is out now, and I decided to summon right at reset because I've heard a lot about this Pipple character, this sentient vegetable who seems to be all the rage, and I'm very curious about this character. Super weird kit, has all these energy mechanics but doesn't have a skill outlet for them, so who knows how the character will actually turn out, but I figured I would break the rule of waiting until the end of the banner to summon here because this is not a limited showcase, this is just the normal showcase, and I want to pick up the 4-star. Valerio looks sweet. He basically looks like Chef Mikoto. I'm really surprised they gave him so many new and unique mechanics. Not only having stances, but actually having buttons on the screen that you can use to toggle his skills. Kind of gives him an incredible repertoire, and he looks very powerful just at a glance, at least in terms of the versatility. Obviously, I don't know anything about his modifiers and anything like that, but still looks like a really sweet character. I would love if I was able to get him. The dragon, Nimmy's, seems okay, but there's not anyone who really comes to mind in the water element that could utilize them. I don't know if the dragon form is any good, but it looked like the skill was a self-heal, which doesn't seem super beneficial, and honestly, I don't have a lot of sunlight stones to just throw around these days, so it's very unlikely that even if I get one copy of that dragon that it's going to do a whole lot for me. So really, I'm basically just here to pick up Pipple, and hopefully it doesn't take a super long time. We're right now just doing singles to increase our pity rate. I managed to get exactly 10 single summon vouchers, and hopefully it won't take us too many summons here. It is definitely easier to target 4 stars than to target 5 stars. 5 stars tend to be pretty elusive, but it still can require, I want to say like between 70 and 90 summons. You should be pretty safe in order to get a 4-star, but it's been a while since I really thought about the math behind that. Obviously, I've been getting super lucky with summoning unlimited banners, and I probably should take this opportunity to save up, especially since this banner says part 1. And I don't know what's going to be involved in part 2, but if this is a trend, and it's seeming more and more like a trend coming off of Monster Hunter, where they split up the banners, throw old things on there on a raid up, well, that is going to make it harder to sweep the banners as far as new units. Let's see if we can get a wand in this circle. We didn't get one last time. No, but we got a transformation. So that could be the new dragon. That'd be pretty good as a pull. There are some old dragons that I wouldn't mind extra copies of either, but hopefully that's who it is. Alright, yes! We got a copy, so Nimbus has joined our crew, gulping down some pancakes there. Nice to pick up a new dragon, extra sunlight ore, that's always a good thing. And pretty cute dragon, kind of weird. I haven't played the event story yet since I just logged in, so I'm very curious how this vegetable fits into the story. I really thought when I saw the artwork for it that it was going to be a 4-star dragon, but it is an adventure, a wand adventure, so that's pretty crazy. Okay, now we're back to tenfolds, no 5-star there, but a lot of 4 stars, so we might see our wand here. Once we get Pipple, I will probably try break my pity rate, just go until I get the next 5-star, but looks like it's not going to be in this circle, so go ahead and skip that one. But this trend of splitting the banners, I think it's probably out of necessity to try boost revenue. I can't really think of another good reason. The good thing is it doesn't reduce your chance to target someone. And speaking of targeting, we're getting a 5-star, but it's a bow. There's our 4-star wand though, so this could be a good jumping off point for us. Hopefully that bow is Chelsea. She is the one bow that I'm missing. Otherwise it's going to be a dupe. Let's see. And it's Lara Noah. So Lara Noah's okay. Nice to see her, but obviously just Eldwater for us. But hopefully that wand is going to be Pipple. And yes, there, he, it, she, I'm not sure, they. It looks like there's multiple actually in the artwork, so there they are. Pretty sweet that we actually got Pipple this quickly, and we were able to break our pity rate on the same circle. I guess that's going to do it for our summoning today. I'm excited to try out Pipple. I hope that people give this very weird sentient vegetable a chance. It seems like a really defensive kit, but perhaps the abilities, if the modifiers are good enough, will make Pipple strong. I don't know what the game plan is with a unit like this, and unfortunately, there isn't that much reason to play hard flame content right now. If you're somebody who can already consistently farm Volk for flame-attuned weapons, then there's no reason to farm Hybrid for those types of weapons, since the Agito flame weapons tend to be better. But having said that, I may give Pipple a shot here. I'll give that some thought as we wrap up the video. I'm always a little sad when we don't get to summon that much, but as I said, we have to wait to see what Part 2 holds. Part 2 might have units that we really like, and if Part 2 is not limited, it may just be the case that it's better for us to skip, or maybe we pick up any new 4 stars on Part 2 and save the rest of our Wormite for another day. Shattered dreams. Okay, so I am back. I just played the event story, and Valerio was too cool. Mitsuba, I really, really want. She is super cute. I really like her, but Valerio, he is too cool to not try summon for. So even though I just got Pipple earlier today, just before this, or like just before I played the story, I summoned for Pipple. Now I played through the story, Valerio was so cool, and I want to hear about his story with his princess and the ribbon and everything. So I'm going to try get Valerio, and hopefully we'll have enough left to get Mitsuba. It's honestly amazing to me how effective some of these stories can be. Like, obviously I don't care about Picario at all, because he was terrible. But really, I love it when the banner ties to the event that's happening. And we're getting a 5-star here, so please. This could be a Blade. I hope it's a Blade. But yeah, the story made me really want Valerio, so it's a Blade. Alright. It's either Valerio or Dupe, so come on, Valerio! If we can get him, and we just had to do a couple extra tenfolds, this is great. We're in a great position. Yes! We're in a great position to get Mitsuba, and I assume Picario will show up on the next part of this. I'm still not crazy about them splitting up the banners into parts. Like I was saying earlier, it doesn't necessarily make it harder to snipe a specific unit, but if you're trying to sweep the banner, you have to split your summoning across both banners, so it makes that harder. But they still have the same appearance rate on their separate banners. It's just that, you know, on this Valerio banner, there was no chance of us randomly getting Mitsuba instead of some other pity breaker. But I don't think we can really complain in our situation when we got super lucky. It was actually easier for us to get Valerio than to get Pipple. Of course, you know, all the summons we did for Pipple, we could have gotten Valerio sometime and then, so that's not entirely true, but look at this guy. He's just so sweet, and I'm very excited to try him out. I'm going to see what I can come up with as far as harder gameplay, and probably stop here and come back with some Valerio footage once I build him up. So hopefully you look forward to that, and I hope you were able to summon him too. Alright, I am back. I'm here on Hybrid Trial. Standard difficulty, nothing too crazy. I don't know how hard of a difficulty I can solo. I've never tried to solo this trial before, but Wander has some powerful units now, so let's give it a shot. I'm bringing Valerio, and I noticed I was playing him in the challenge event, the facility event challenge battle. Once he gets his unique animations going in any of his phases, he is very slow compared to normal blade skills. His hits have a really wide area of attack, but it is pretty slow to initiate them. So you can see the massive amount of chopping that's happening on screen whenever he does combo, but in the facility event, you know, there's lots of small enemies that are just going to attack you while you're preparing to strike. I switched stances there because both the entree and dessert stance have an offensive buff on the S2, whereas the appetizer stance has a defensive buff. And at the same time, I want to be an appetizer for S1, so that I can inflict Frostbite, since Stun and Freeze in the other two stances don't work on standard Hybrid Hilda. All of that to say, he seems really fun and really sweet. That match obviously went a lot faster than I expected. There was really nothing to it, faster than a minute, so maybe I'll finally catch up on my Fafnir now that I realize I actually have the capacity to do this at this point. Or maybe even get Hybrid Hilda herself as a dragon. But that is going to do it for this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.